Hello everyone, welcome to our 11th day of the 21-day challenge, and today we are going to discuss about how to set the daily, weekly and monthly targets for your study. Civil service examination is a 1 year long process. The entire preparation itself will take around 1 year duration, and you need to break down this 1 year. You may be having an yearly plan, but that yearly plan should be breakdown, okay, and that should be in a very realistic manner. So let us take the case of a particular subject, that is Indian polity. Okay, so your yearly target for Indian polity is like completing the entire syllabus for Indian polity and taking a minimum number of tests or a minimum number of questions or based on the Indian polity subject. So that is the target. But how can you break it down? So if you go to Indian polity subject, that is a Lakshmikant textbook, you can see that there are multiple chapters involved in it. Let's take the case of around 10 chapters. Let's take 10 chapters from that. And how are you going to study this 10 chapters? Out of that, one chapter is union and territory. Okay, how much time you are actually going to invest in this union and territory, and along with that particular chapter, how many questions you are planning to solve and how many PYQs you are planning to solve. So all those idea you need to have, it should be very clear. So a yearly plan, you need to break it down into a monthly plan, then you need to break it down into a weekly plan, then a daily plan. So each day, if you are actually following that will be really strong. You know what to do. Okay, it's very clear, no, because we have very clear idea about what you are going to do. So for this, you can actually follow SMART rule, SMART rule, SMART rule. So what is this S? S stands for specific, that is clear. It should be very clear and precise goal. The goal you are very clear. Okay, you know what to do. Okay, the second one is measurable. So whatever the goal you are actually setting, that should be measurable. You should be able to count it, right? Then achievable. Sometimes we may set unrealistic targets. So that is not good actually. So you should understand that you have the ability to complete a minimum number of topics in a day. So don't put more than those number of topics. Like if you are able to cover around 3 to 4 topics from a particular subject on a particular day, then don't say like, okay, I'll be covering 10 topics. So that is not realistic, because you know that your caliber is like 3 topics, 5 topics, 7 topics. So based on your caliber, based on your capacity, just set the goals. It's very important. That is achievable. Then relevant. So what is relevance here? Relevance here is like whether it is connected with the syllabus, whether it has some relevance in the current affairs. So if it is connected with the syllabus, definitely it is relevant, you can study that. But if it is out of the syllabus, then the chances of coming in the examination is very less. Okay, so that relevance you need to understand. Then the last one is time bound, very important. Okay, that whatever targets you are actually setting, that should be on a time bound basis. You should be able to say that, okay, within 3 months or within 2 weeks I will be able to complete this number of topics. So that time bound understanding also you should have. So follow this SMART rule. Definitely it is going to help you in this examination. So this is very important. It is not about the number of hours that you are actually studying. It's about how systematically you are studying, how systematically you are planning your day, planning your week, month and year for this civil services preparation.